Yeah, use you first can more wanna wake up to yourself. You're not black. You're not Aborigines, Australian Aborigines. You're another kind, man. You're different. To be black, you gotta be melanated. This skin, this head, all this. Man, these fellas own us, man. All of a sudden, man, it's 2022, and every time seems they want to be black. How the fuck can you be black when you haven't got the same skin as me? How the fuck can you be black when you can't get work like me? You fellas right, man, with your fair skin. You've got everything. Call yourself Aborigines, man. We got it harder. We the one that fucking suffer. We get police brutality, and we fight back, and we get fucking locked up for years. Yous can't, walk around, with your white skin. Yous right. These fair skin mob don't know nothing, man. I know there's some out there that act hard and do what we do. Still, no, he's not fucking. Not the real black people, man. You gotta have melanated skin. This skin. To be fucking Aboriginal. Sick of it, man. Man, your people already claim everything in this fucked up world. You take religion, you take fucking history, black history, you take everything. This whole world was black before you motherfuckers come out of caves. I'm not racist, man, but I'm gonna tell you, you're not black. You know that. To be black, you gotta have melanated skin. Did the same thing with Indians over in America. They was black. They had $5 Indians where white people can pay $5 just to say they're Indians so they can buy land of Indian land over there. You fellas, man. Just stick with your Caucasian side. That's all you are, man. I'm sick of it. I'm out. Oh yeah, that coffee thing you've been using, like how you saying coffee mixed with milk. No matter how much milk you put into it, it's still coffee. Nah, man, that shit is watered down. And now, the coffee is a pure form until evasive substance that comes into it, man. It doesn't make that person an Aboriginal no more. You know what I mean? So it just makes the person more whiter because you said the more coffee, the milk you add into it, you're still gonna be Aboriginal. Bullshit, because you took that small piece of coffee and you added milk, more milk, more milk, more milk, and you said they're still Aboriginals, which is false, man. You can take that shit to the bank and go fuck yourself. Nah, it doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't. Black people stick to their own race. They stay at the same coffee and be coffee. Not mixing no fucked up white milk and the fucked up shit, man. Go fuck yourselves, man. Take that analogy and stick it in your mouth. And I'm mad.
How many of you know that there's not one left of the Tasmanian people? Full-blood Tasmanian. The last one died in the 1900s. They murdered every last one of those people, only leaving the ones that were mixed race. Now, luckily, the last one that died was a male. Luckily, the last one that died was a male. Why do I say that? Because was commonly thought by Israelites who believe that Israel that Israel is only black will say, well, how is it that we say, even if they say they were Israelites, if their women were raped by Europeans, then their children are European anyways? According, because keep in mind, your ethnicity or your nationality is based on your father. So if your father is European, you're European, right? So they say, well, if all their women were raped, then that means all their children was European anyways. What about the men? See, if the women were raped and they had children that were mixed race women, then guess what the men can do? They marry those women, and guess what? Their children are Aboriginal again, or their children are according to that race again. So the good part is that the last one that died had a family. The last Tasmanian that died had a family. His wife was of mixed race, but he was not. So his children are in essence full Tasmanian. So the people, the people itself still lives on through his family, right? And that population continues to grow from that point. But that just goes to show the foolishness and the ideas that these Israelites are bringing. Well, if all the women was raped, then that means that the whole nation is Edomite anyways, or is European anyways. Totally discounting the men that were still the men can't get raped and have children, can they? They can get raped, but they can't have children. So the children that they have would be of their race, of their ethnicity. Therefore, they're still Israelite, either way. Right? So that's to debunk that whole part of it. I don't even know where brothers come from with that. But that's nonetheless